Okay, so since last time, I went ahead and picked a font that I found on like fonts.google.com. So they're all under like the whatever this license is, open font license, which is just allows you to freely embed the font in any application. You don't even need to attribute it. Like I don't even need to include this license in the repo. Um, as long as I don't like try to sell the font as a different name or as the same name. Anyways, so this font I think looks decent enough. But I also adjusted like the font size to just be exactly what it's supposed to be, so that it's properly like it doesn't get there's not a bunch of like aliasing going on from scaling it down. But that also means that zooming it in is like makes the font like kind of ugly. So I'm probably gonna get rid of the zooming for the fonts, and just replace it with like a color. Um, but I don't know if that's the first thing I'm gonna just do here. The first thing I'm gonna do is fix this second monitor. It's not positioned. Okay. Um, yeah, so this probably is the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip this probably, and then we need to do like the so now with like this font, it's like slightly I made it slightly smaller intentionally. Um, but we're gonna scale everything down and move some stuff around. So I want to put these sliders here next to this stack instead. I'll probably push this stack over a little bit. But we'll do that after. So first things first, I want to replace all this context mode this with the switch because um, if I go and add a different mode later on, I'd like to not have to modify a ton of random places. So let's find a look. Let's have a look around here. So this may just lead to like slightly more code in a couple places, but that's kind of fine. Um, Default do nothing. Oops. So this I'd like to kind of I do want to keep the separate modes. I don't know if I can like um hmm. I don't know if I can like clean this up a little bit here. Let me see. So we need to like what we want to know here is actually the current mode, and then we want to um problem is this doesn't wrap around because of the way this mode is just set up, which is a little bit annoying, but so we can do is do uh I don't know if that's gonna work, to be honest. Maybe it isn't going to work. So well, all the other modes besides RGB need the I'm not seeing it right now, so I'll just leave it for now, but I feel like there's a way to simplify this that I'm just not seeing. Get rid of the default. Um, so if we're currently in this, the next mode should be RGB, and we need to convert the color, and then we need to break. So I'd like to just be able to do this. Be fine. And then align all that. That's fine. So if the previous mode, hello Arusius. Hopefully by the end of the weekend we're gonna have a releasable first release thingy. I keep coming up with new ideas to just add, but we'll see. Right, so if the last mode was RGB, the next mode be HSV, and that should all be fine. I don't think we need to happen here. So I don't actually think we need to refill the texture, but I could be wrong. So if the last mode here was RGB, the next mode is this. This seems wrong. So like if the last, I think I had this like flipped. Rid of that. Oops. So probably we need this. Then here we just need this, and we don't need to refill the texture because we're not using the texture for the RGB mode. Oops, where did I leave that? Okay, so RGB, HSV, RGB, HSV. It seems to be working fine. Like if we do this and then switch that, that did not update it. Or did that update the texture? Set this like really red just to make sure. Yeah, it seems correct. Yeah, it's updating the texture. That's probably just a bug before, to be honest. Bug fixin'. That color is horrific. Okay. Um, yeah. Um, so I already do. I need to add like some sort of indicator. Because if you just like left click here, it copies it to the clipboard. And if you like right click, it pastes it back in, but I don't really like that. I also have it like output to like standard out so that I can like cook it up. So like my idea was if you for this last line here, my idea was like if you launch it from like a text editor, you could pipe in, you can actually like specify on the command line now a color. So I don't know, let's just specify this, but like let's change this 20 and this to, I don't know, 8, be like more green, more blue. You can like specify those on the command line, so you could like pipe this in from like an editor or something, pop it up, and then like choose a color and then exit and then use the output color to just update like the source code. I haven't written that plugin yet though. Um, so this is looking good. So it actually does, right? It has this separated by like this bar character. So it's like hard to see because of all the stupid the Raylib output, which I've disabled if it's not debugged. So it outputs it as like this struct definition. But I should have an extra bit of precision there because um I realized that like only 2 decimals is like worse than the 32-bit RGB, so probably like 3-bit is kind of better. So yeah, if we do this and then we like close this, we get some get some output colors here so you could like split it from an editor. Um, split it on like the pipe character. Anyways, um, I also realized that like the way it's just written right now, you could like easily embed this in like an existing Raylib program, and then you could just actually use the value of the variable directly. What happened here? So that one's done. This one. I think this is the last one. So I'm trying to do here with V color. Sure. Let's get rid of that. I don't really need that. So we're gonna have a color here. Put that in there. Looks good to me. Okay, so be it. I don't really want to initialize that, but fine. Okay. So that should be all of those, as far as I'm aware. Shouldn't be like any here, right? No. So those are all correct. Okay, so I'm gonna take the win on that one. Yeah, it was gonna be like a ton of extra code, but uh, it's gonna make it less annoying to modify later, so be it. Um, so let us start switching up the layout. So let us first start by drawing these rectangles again. I think that's what it's called in this program. I forgot already. Um, draw rectangle line. Lines. Oops. Okay, so let me see here. It's like the padding should just be even padding around the corners. I don't know if it needs to be like this high though. 5% seems like a lot. Hmm. Why is there like an extra? Well, we'll just leave that like that for now. It's probably fine. Anyways, let me put a no commit here so I don't forget to delete it. And we're gonna do the same for this. This is the upper. Let's make these dark green. I don't know. So I can see the difference here. Oops. Okay, so that's those two. This one. Okay. Let me think. So this circle thing is not going to go here anymore. It's going to go elsewhere. Let's put it pounded 0 for this for now. That gets rid of that one. Then, so we do want the color stack, and then we want the sliders. So I'm gonna take this up to here for now. Actually, I can probably put this down here, and it might work. I'm not sure. That won't work yet. Anyways, I don't want that circle thing anymore. So here, would be the cut left. Okay, this looks fine. Oops, so this is now CA. CA. Don't know what happened there. That's strange. Okay, this is not needed here anymore. This is needed down here. The rest of this code. Go to the do slider for a second here, and we're gonna do draw this. So we're just gonna draw the rectangles. Yeah, that's obviously completely wrong. Um, okay, let's fix that. Um, right, this part was important. That looks more reasonable, except we don't need it to be so far down the window. So plus a quarter of the height. Oops, not that. Um, math. Math is a failing me. Um, so it should be 0.75 of this. Why is this like so be it? Should be 0.5 times the difference between the two heights. Well, we're adding every time, which is not correct. Okay, so yeah, what I need to do here is do down here maybe. The Y pad is gonna be try that for now. That's not right. But this I need to replace with Y pad. Let's get rid of this for now. Also, I think I can just draw the sliders now. I don't think I need that. Yeah. So, okay, so that padding is like way too much, obviously. Let me go to that first of all. Or even 2 point, like a quarter. These like right next to each other, they don't really, so it's fine. Okay, so that's probably good. Now I just need to wonder if I should use this space and chop a lot of the bottom off. It's like this whole thing would fit here. Kind of feeling like that might be the plan. That might be the plan. So I might move these up into here. We can like shrink this window a little bit. It's like kind of too big. It looks fine on a 4K monitor, but it's like gigantic on anything else. So maybe we're gonna leave that without the weird padding thing going on. We're gonna take that. And then we're gonna do that, and we're gonna also, this is now the bottom. Let's go to this for now. Kind of want just to make a copy of that one. By this, to this. Actually, the order this is done in doesn't really matter. Put this up here for all I care. Except, oh yes, the reason I wanted that was so that it would go after, right? Something like this. Right, so that's actually looking pretty good. Still feel like we kind of need to center this a little bit. Is there like a padding on that bottom triangle? So like this could be Whoa, that's way too big. Um, right. Yeah, I don't want it that big. Should just honestly be the same size as the status bar. Let's just try putting this at the same position, like right below the status, that thing. No, we don't need that. Yeah, like I don't see why not. Well, okay, I do. So I'm gonna do this a little differently. I'm gonna do it a little differently. So I still want this to go at the bottom of the window. So I'm gonna do um first of all, this text, I don't really want it centered vertically in the thing anymore. It'd be like center align text. Yeah, that's fun. I like the I'm a big fan of the blinking. Um, I don't want this like centered. Let me think. Where's the do status bar? I just do. So let me go in here. So here we have. Where do I actually print this? Left align texting rect. Does this like also vertically center it? It does. Because I kind of want the baseline to line up with the baseline of this triangle. How did I decide where the baseline of the triangle showed up? This is some jank way of calculating that, to be honest. Um, I mean, I could just center this whole thing and it probably would look reasonable. Or I could draw it in like the reverse direction and just draw it up. Let's do that. Let's do that way. Let us do that. That might work. So instead, we're gonna do blah blah blah. That's fine. start there. Then we have to do this, do this, do this. And this needs to be done in reverse order. Wait, what's going on here? Why is this? Oh, I'm using the wrong thing, first of all. Where is the CA position before I'm doing that? So that's this dark green. Why is the... Wait, is Raylib... I thought Raylib started in the top right corner. Oh. Ah. Made the whole... Okay. So that is still not quite right, because I need to do this first. So... Where is all that extra padding coming from? Oops. That's not right. That needs to be at the bottom of the thing. Oh, I shouldn't be subtracting the padding, for one. Okay. That's like slightly better. Comment out these for a second. Still don't like that this doesn't line up properly. Hmm. Maybe I don't want this to be done like this. What did I do there? Okay, so this aligning with the top is good. Now let's draw that. Let's go to that one. I don't really need that one anymore. Okay, so let me just. Oops. That's kind of more of where I'd like that to be going. I just don't like this extra white space. It's kind of, but I don't want to like fill this out either. Not sure. Maybe it's fine actually. I could live with that, to be honest. But in this case, maybe the font size should just be slightly increased. Hmm. Get rid of those rectangles. I don't need those ones anymore. Don't need that. Don't need any of this code. Status bar doesn't need to be drawn down there anymore. It can be drawn right here. Won't change anything. Same with color stack. Okay, so this is possible, I would say. Looks okay. So now what we need to do is the bottom part. So now for this, I'd kind of want to, first of all, get rid of the circle. I'm gonna get rid of the circle. I'm gonna have two boxes. Let's first do this. So what is the size of this lower box? It's like 0.45 of the window. Weird. Not quite what I wanted. That's okay. Anyways, I don't want this circle anyways, so or the ring for that matter. I should just get rid of both of those. Okay, so the size dot height should be 1/4. And then that's the center of the circle. I don't need that either. Just start by drawing a rectangle. Oops. And it is going to be color. So that is that. Yeah, like that's gonna be plenty big enough, to be honest. Okay, so what I want to do is do this. That's not what I want to do actually. Rounded lines. What are the, what is that called? Like some roundness variable, stack roundness. How many segments? Draw a rectangle rounded. That should be the same thing. So stack roundness. Uh, that's okay, besides the fact that I should probably add a little padding here. That's better. Do that so it doesn't overlap any of this stuff. So what I want to do now is split this down the middle, and there's going to be two sides here. There's going to be previous color and updating color. So let's get rid of that red rectangle because it's ugly. Wait, why does it look like that? Should be fine. So this should be working fine as it was before, but let's probably add another parameter. So we're gonna have color picker context color. We're gonna have a second thing. We're gonna have a so previous color. At the start, previous color is just gonna equal color. And do that. Because, well, I could do it after this, but anyways. This will just let it be initialized, so I'll do that. It's gonna crash as expected. Change the struct, so bring that back. So now we're going to go ahead and do um split rect. Hot rect, I think is what it's actually called. Cut rect left. Yeah, cut rect left, cut rect right. Okay. This one's fine. These two are fine. This part is gonna be CB right. I don't know why I drew this rounded. It doesn't need to be rounded. Draw rectangle rec. It's their redlib function. Okay, so that's what I want. So previous color, I'm thinking should just be, we should just assert that previous color gets stored in RGB maybe. I'm not sure yet. For now, we're just gonna do this. Why is that different? Did I like never mind. That was an HSV color. Could make it previous color. I could just store it exactly as is. I'll kind of simplify this a little bit, I think. I'm not sure. Oops, and then we want to go down here and do key color. Okay, so now this one won't adjust, only the second half will. So now I want to add some buttons for those two things. So maybe what I will do is yeah, let's break this into a function. I'm gonna call it color selector. A rect and a dt. That is probably all this needs. Some of these take like other, most of these don't, so we'll just do this way. Should probably just store the dt in the context, but it's fine. We're gonna copy all of this. Not all of it. this is going to stay the same, and then we're going to do color selector. Context, CB, PT. I know a better way of doing that, and I should have done it. Oh, what? Weird. Okay, anyways. So here we're gonna get our colors. These are gonna be color, what do I call this? Okay, so that's the same state. Now, inside we're gonna draw some text. I wonder, the text color kind of needs to have like a shadow so that it's still visible. Either a shadow or an outline. I'm gonna try the outline first. Um, so okay, so let me think here. So what I want to do is do a apply and revert labels. So we've just got these two rectangles. Center text. What is that called? Can't even remember. That's the label size. That's not what I want. Center align text in rect. So something like this. So this rect is going to be CSL, this is going to be revert. Revert. Okay, that's good. It needs to be behind. Yeah, so this is gonna be a problem. Um, hmm. So one thing I could do is just make it the shadow instead of the outline. I don't know if that works properly. That's kind of weird. Let me just copy this random Reddit code for a second. I'm probably gonna delete it. Gonna see what is going on. Probably I should cache that somewhere, but anyways. Um, this is not what I want. Let me see. Okay, I don't want that. I want this. Maybe not. Let's just leave it like this for now. Um, just gonna hard code this at 3. Oh wait, never mind. Um, no. Okay, so let's just do this. It's looking weird to me. It's how it's typed. Okay. I don't. I'm highly doubting this has any. Oh, you know what? This might only work with the Raylib. font. E, yeah. Maybe not, but so let's do it properly then. Let's just copy this down here for now. Feel like this is not gonna be nice anyways, so I'm gonna try it, but I'm not having any faith in it. That's that one. That's not gonna work very well though. No, this isn't gonna work properly, like at all. Like the problem is like the spacing screws everything up, so like it's because of the font spacing that everything just gets messed up. So you don't really want to do that. We do this and then we okay, so we're gonna have these two buttons. But first I need to do this. So this is not gonna be what I want it to do. I mean, it's not bad. Could be worse. That might be good enough, actually. Let's do this for the apply as well. Oops. It doesn't look that bad. So if I make this like black visible, if I make this white, it's still like mostly visible. Also hovering over it, I'm gonna change it so that when you hover you get a different color, so maybe that's fine. Let's try like a slightly different, like maybe 3 or something, and just see if it makes it slightly better. Too much. maybe slightly different in X and Y, that might be better. Honestly, I think that kind of works. Let's try that. It seems like decent enough. Okay. So let's hook these buttons up now. Honestly, I'm just gonna scope these. I'm gonna scope these. I am going to actually I'm going to group these. I'm gonna do this differently. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do besides the fact that I just did that backwards for some reason, what I do here. Vert apply, this part's fine. Why did I... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. So that's looking pretty good so far, I would say. Now, in here, what we want to do is, before we draw this text, we need to check the button. So we're going to put a mark here. We're going to go mouse, check collision, point, rect, mouse. That's right. So we want to do this. How many places am I just using the mouse? feel like the mouse is gonna need to get shoved into the context. So I'm not just calling this over and over again. Okay. Make a note of that. That's done. Mouse into context. Mouse position into context. And while I'm at it, maybe DT as well. So I'll just clean up a bunch of junk. But anyways, so we're gonna do this. Oops. Check collision point mouse. We're gonna do this for now. This state is gonna need to get stored on the Delio here. For now, we'll just not store it on there, but we'll deal with that in a second. Okay, so if this collides with the CS I.lib rectangle, then oops, do it this way. Move towards V4, V4 current, V4 target, V4 delta. Turn V4 move towards. There's probably like a more efficient way to do this with SIMD, but I'm gonna not bother with that right now. Okay, so that's good. I need to add a couple more colors here. So I'm debating on if these should just be V4s as well. So what color do we want to go towards when you are hovering? Maybe this blue, maybe not green, maybe purple. We could try this purple maybe. These all need to get moved to somewhere else. Um, Problem is like this can't be yeah, this can't be like calculated like when it's like this, so that's like kind of annoying. I'm gonna close this so I can just copy paste this. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I don't really need all these right now. These zeros are not needed. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna say should have actually rebuilt this first, to be honest. Oops. That's not a thing. Okay. Not used, not used. I don't care about that. All right, so you got this going. Now, let me just do this. Where is that the right order? I feel like that's not the right order. But what am I normally doing for this? Um, Let me take a look here. So usually what I am doing is not this order. I think this matches the SIMD order this way that's on the screen right now. No, 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 no. Don't do that. I don't know why I can't, why I must be getting tired. No, 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 no. Okay. Definitely I am needing to stop soon. Um, Delta. Scaled sub V4 and context normalize. Shouldn't have moved that back to main. Well, realistically, I shouldn't store this as a normalized color. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be like kind of annoying because of Raylib's weirdness. Oh, previous color needs to get changed when I do this. This makes an argument for previous color staying in RGB space the whole time. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's go down here. Yeah, because this is kind of gonna be annoying otherwise if this isn't just kept like this. Okay, anyways, let us, I think it's like this color, but I don't know if it's exactly that color. So the EA E1 B4 FF. It's gonna make like a lot of changes though. That's really annoying. I will fix those after. Okay, so normalize color. Context of foreground. And then the label colors. High. 6, I don't know. Okay, so if this happens, we're gonna do move toward, we're gonna do label colors I equals move towards V4 context hovered color delta let's leave it at that for now. Else move towards this we're gonna do that. Then here we're gonna do center text blah blah. Here we're gonna do that's even more annoying. Let me see here. So in main, I think I have it in here somewhere. Yeah. Oops. Okay. This should be good now. Fine. Leave it as that for now. I might change the name in a second here. Hovered. Hover. Okay. Yeah, so those are gonna blink in like that because of dumbness. Label color there. So now if we mouse Ravec. Wait, hold on, what? Hmm. Let's just restart this because I might have changed some nonsense. So also I need to shrink this. It shouldn't be like the whole... Actually, it doesn't matter if it's the whole thing or not. That's fine. So why is this not working? Let me open this in the debugger. So we want to go to this thing and put a breakpoint there. Continue. Okay, so we hit the breakpoint. Oops. So what is happening here? Let's just do this. Foreground. It's reasonable enough. Okay, so that's correct. Foreground hover color. Why is that 0? Oops. Pressed escape by mistake. So let's step in here and see what's going on. So is B all 0? Even so though, like the return delta shouldn't be all 0. Oh, because dt is 0. Oh, this makes it annoying to test. 16 milliseconds. So scale is now some value. So then delta would be something else. Um, uh, I will be right back. Okay, so let me think here. So where is the bunk? So I shouldn't, that would, so okay, so first I should figure out. So I mean, when it starts, this is 0, but after it moves towards, which it was doing correctly, we have the mouse, right? What's the mouse? Well, and this, yeah, well, anyways, we know the mouse works. So let me think. When we start, right, we watch it just do that, and then it's just this. Let me just, excuse me. It should be like draw rectangle lines, because I'm always forgetting because the function names are kind of weird. Draw rectangle lines, EX. They're just there, so we should be able to check collision point rec. The mouse is working, right? So why here would it not be working? Oh, right. Duh. Just calculate this properly. Oops. So here it is label colors I cover color. Here it is should be the other way. Here it is foreground to label colors. Probably we don't need rave mode. This is probably backwards for this direction. No, you don't want to do this. You don't want to calculate this each time. This is wrong. Yeah, this is just wrong. Even if it like works. Why does that just get stalled? Is the other way in this case? In which case we could just do a negative scale. Huh? Oh, I know. It's because the label alpha starts out at 0, which is stupid. Rave. Okay. So yeah, this is what I had typed before with the single calculation for the delta was just correct. It was just I was doing something dumb after the fact. Oops. Okay. So if I switch the way this is, this will be like a bit better, but I don't know if I like the purple either. Let's go to that red rectangle. We don't need that one anymore. Okay, so let's at least set the thing when you click now. So here, so we've collided. So what we'll do is say if mouse button pressed, mouse button left, sure I've typoed this the wrong way, but that's fine. Is mouse button pressed, mouse button left. Nope, that's correct. Then we're gonna do we do want these, but we want the need those as well. Let's move this down here for now. Maybe I'll clean this up after, I'm not sure yet. So here we're gonna do if this is pressed, we are going to say so this is where it makes sense for this color to be stored. Do it this way. Um, Let us not draw these. Oh, but the text needs to be drawn first. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Probably I don't need this for now. Um, let's take a look. Okay, that looks fine to me. Rest equals 1. If we're in RGB mode, good. So that should do the trick. Heck yeah. Okay, so that is working as intended. All right, so that's pretty cool. I don't know about that purple. Purple's like it's kind of dark compared to the. Also, I didn't spell apply right because I'm aptly. Wait, I'm having a real dumb now. And no, it's yeah. I'm having a. It's time for me to stop. Um. Okay, let's just quickly find a slightly better color to save that off at. I think I just want to like maybe brighter. So is this somewhere in here and then it's just because it's like too dim for it's too dark compared to the other color, right? So it looks like quite jarring. You know what? If I was using this correctly, what I would do is do this. You try that one. So 714374. That's an HSV. RGB 744352. My bad. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Hello, Finding Focus Dev. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? Oh, that has too much like yellow in it, so like it was it oscillating? It's oscillating. What is happening there? That delta is totally wrong. Um, this is actually Vis, not Vim. But anyways, that's not important. Um, status bar. Why is that like particle system for your game? What kind of game is it? Uh, status bar. Is this is it is Nix, not Vim? No, VIS, which is VI plus Sam. I've actually been using the Sam commands like quite a lot, but um, I need to figure out why that's oscillating. That shouldn't be oscillating. It's like specifically related to this color I chose, which was kind of dumb. Oh, okay, that's interesting. You just open your stream here and let's have a look if this would work. So just from the quick hover over, that looks like it might be interesting. So maybe I'll have to, well, I'll drop you a follow anyways, and I'll see if I remember to stop by at some point. Um, yeah, so this particular color is bad, and I should figure out why it's oscillating. Um, yeah, I haven't made any. I should stop sitting like that. But anyways, I have not made any games yet. At some point, I probably would like to. Um, but we will see. I don't have any ideas for what I'd like to make as a game yet, so that's why I haven't like started. This one, even though this delta should just be fine. So there's just like some state that causes this to oscillate. Hmm. Pretty sure the move towards is just correct. Should just clamp the target. So which value would the yellow be? That's like two colors though. That's like red and green. Hmm. Status bar. Not status bar. That's not what this is called. Selector. Um. Okay. So that's weird. Is that even the right color? No. What? I do something like really stupid that I didn't remember. No. Previous color. Only thing I can think of is the hover color is like weird. I should choose a different one. Well, there's a proper fix, but I'm too tired to think of it right now. Is more the answer. So we made it like more blue. Hey Terrace, how's it going tonight? Well, whatever time it is for you, I guess. Let's try this blue, I guess. I don't know. Yuya language, I have not. No idea what that is. Wiwa language. I don't know what's going on there. Um, I'd have to actually read what's going on to figure out what that is. I need to reopen this. Why is it like still oscillating? What is it about this color, these colors that are like making it oscillate? Or am I doing something that I shouldn't be doing? That seems like the most likely solution, most likely answer, but oh, there's extra space there. Um, you should be able to see like these labels, the revert and like apply labels are like oscillating. You should be able to see that. I mean, it's possible that it's getting like the text is too small. It should be visible, I would think. Yeah, they shouldn't be slowly changing color like that. They should be at a fixed color. Yeah, exactly, exactly. What selector? Obviously, that's not correct, but that is good to hear. Um, so let me think here. I mean, all this code is like fine. I can actually join this. Uh, target, target. I am not seeing what is. I mean, it is like trying to lerp an RGB space, which is kind of annoying, but let's go for something slightly more red just because that's what the font color is. Maybe it will help a little bit. Maybe not this color specifically though. Maybe that. Back to red. Let's try this. I mean, like lerp's linear. I don't really see why it would overshoot and oscillate like that, but um, let's close that and reopen to get the new color. No, this one still has the problem. Does it? Oh, maybe it doesn't. No, but the color's like ugly. I don't like the color. I need to fix that color. That color's wrong. That's obviously wrong. Um, anyways, that's a conversion error, not a. Hmm. Let me see here. So we got. I definitely am streaming like way longer than I intended to, but it is how it goes sometimes. Let's see. I just want a nice color so I can commit, take the win, and commit it. Try that maybe. I should move this into. I should just attach this to. I'm gonna do that actually. I'll do that after this. Let's just do this. Okay, it doesn't oscillate. I'm gonna attach this to the one of the color values. Um, selector. Sometimes like I don't really use so most of the time the code you just get out of ChatGPT is like really bad. Sometimes I use it if I like want to just like reword some like document I'm writing or something. But for the most part, I don't really use it for anything related to code because it's usually wrong. So it can give you like the right direction to look sometimes. We do this. Eh. So actually some of these colors aren't terrible. It's like to figure out what the colors are that are causing the oscillation. It's still kind of like a pastel-y purple, I think. Even this one doesn't like oscillate. I guess like the color, it's like still like highly dependent on the background color, so it can like look weird. Yeah, like I don't know how fast like GitHub Action stuff changes. I guess it doesn't change like that fast, but um yeah, you might just get like something that's like ancient, doesn't work anymore, or never worked. Sometimes it like had never worked, so that's not the best either. Okay, so this one is definitely oscillating. Same with this one. I set it to one that didn't oscillate. Will it go back at some point? Yeah, you just have to highlight it and it will eventually find its way back to not oscillating. I don't like the green at all. So like I'm like fairly certain it's just related to the red being um maybe I have to like specifically write this for the V4. Hmm. It's just got to be certain there's certain values that just don't play nice with the that's kind of sucks, but it is what it is until I figure out a better solution. So let's go back to HSV. Let's pick a color that works and doesn't look too ugly. Um, I mean that color's not the worst, not the best either. I just like it to be like slightly more blue. It's just I don't. See, it's like hard to just mix it with the background and then it like looks bad in certain cases. So I think what I would need to do is like maybe just choose like a complementary color for the background, which kind of seems annoying. Well, the outline is like kind of so like I have like this little bit of a shadow. It's like kind of hard to see, but or it's probably like really hard to see on the stream. There's like a little bit of a shadow so that it doesn't like completely blend in. Um, but doing like an outline's like kind of annoying to do. Like you could draw like behind it. You could like put like a block, but it just would look like really ugly. Yeah, like really, I think what I'd want though is like it's like white and black don't look good. um, like I need like basically to have like some sort of complementary color for like the underground underlying color, but like I don't think there's like an easy way to just calculate something like that. Like I mean, I could work on the shadow a little bit, but it's like kind of both. Like you want it to look, and you want the contrast, but you do also want it to look good. Hmm. To like out of focus. Um. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to think about that. I think, but for now, probably we will keep this color. That's set right now. Actually, this color. Yeah, we'll keep this color. Um, and I will think about a better solution. Um, and maybe have one tomorrow. Don't want to like rattle on this too much right now because there's a few other things I'd still like to add. So I can adjust the colors later. I do need to initialize. So these need to just make it go on the context right now. Just so it doesn't flash like that at the start, because that's like really annoying. Um, this is gonna be color. What's it called? Normalize color. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. So this don't need. This I do need, which is really annoying. So this is probably I'm gonna do that. Okay, so, and then what was it? What else was here that shouldn't be? Yes, but I don't generally like it will help me with some things, but then other things I'll hate the outcome, so I just tend not to use it. What happened there? Yeah, good old C. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay. So I get sort of the flashing, which is nice. Um, and like that color's not terrible. Could be better, but it's like not the worst. Why is it? Why does this one oscillate too? So much for that color. Okay, so that color is bad. Yeah, I think like for most of our projects, like if I'm making like a small change to someone's work, I keep the code the keep the format the same. But like if you're making like a bigger change and you're kind of taking ownership of like that block of code, then I don't really see a problem with using your own style. Um, that's just generally what I've kind of come to over time. So, okay, I need a color that. Am I still setting that? Is that actually what the problem is? I think I just forgot to delete some code. Yeah. Oops, don't want that there. That was no commit. No commit territory. Okay, so yeah. This one doesn't oscillate. That was just me being dumb. Okay, so that's good. Good to go for now, I think. I need to change this as well to use the hover color rather than um both of these rather than scaling. That's tomorrow's job. Let's just write that in here. Um, oh yeah, that's already in here. I'm gonna pick a better color for that, but we'll do that after. I don't want to like just shrink the window just yet, but there is like some shrinkage that will go on. Um, I'm just gonna put like two more rectangles here for different mode, or some rectangles there, I guess, for different modes, because I want to have like the colored picker part tomorrow. So let us take the win here. Oops, I want to do that. Okay, so we are gonna add this. get CV. I wonder if I should draw like a line along here as well. Not sure about that because it makes it harder to compare colors. Um, wonder if this rectangle is like too thick as well. We will think about that tomorrow. That was in here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So I've not added that SSH key. Jesus. I cannot type. I forgot how to type. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so that is going to be it for me for now. Let us see who is streaming. That one disappeared, which kind of is sad, but hmm. Do not speak Portuguese, so that will not help me. Uh, huh. Not seeing anything in the old list here. So we will just leave it off at that for now. So thank you everyone for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.